Don't eat me. Hey, how's it going? We're gonna do a vlog. Yay! As you can see, empty trailer noise. We are empty. And why am I vlogging? Well, because I decided I need to do one and want to do one and want to entertain the 100 people that actually watch these. And you know, anyways, we got a load picking up in Kentucky going to Michigan. Why am I going to Michigan? You know, that's kind of weird for me. But, you know, summertime I don't mind Michigan. Usually the rates are good going in and out. But, you know, SeaWorld has made it a little bit more difficult. But we're going to go up and see the boss man. We're going to go to the home base, central headquarters, and get my ELD changed out because he's switching us over to Samsara. So it'll be good to get off that the teletrack. So we're here with the customer, and we already cleaned out the trailer, picked up our trash, said hi to the chupacabras, and don't worry, red chicken's safe. And now appointment's not till 2, but we're gonna go in early. Now the interesting thing about this is that Google shows a field of trees, so I'm assuming it's a new place. It's not even on Google per se. I called the number that the broker had, and it's going straight to a voicemail of some guy, so who knows. But it looks pretty straightforward, and hopefully there'll be signs. If not, we'll be back in about a mile down the road. So, you know, Kentucky's known for having non-truck friendly roads, but we're getting a good pay for this load too. I literally booked it at the last minute in the dock, and Jeff had called me yesterday, said, hey, you know, if you're going up to Michigan, we'll change out your ELD. So I was looking for a specific load, you know, place, 100-mile radius, and I got it. And I got the same amount of pay that this load paid for 560 miles. I got the same pay for 270. So good paying load, score, and we're good to go. So we're going to go in a little early just in case there's any mishaps. And I've heard there's a lot of construction going down 75 South. So with that being said, let's go trucking. I will also add that we just came off a $5,000 truck repair, and I'll show you what that consisted of. But at any rate, we got to work. My son has a graduation from high school ceremony in next week, so we don't have a whole lot of time to make up for lost time, but we spent a week off, and yeah, it was like $5,100. I did a video about it, so don't need to repeat it all again. But let's do our pre-trip, and we'll head to the customer about an hour and a half early. How's that?
So meet me on out in the orange road, baby. We'll never back down at the Broadway stone. If the road gets wet, it'll freeze tonight. But I got something that'll keep us warm. They never look at you with a wicked smile. It's 'cause the gypsy saw your face in my eyes. And if you give me an inch, I'm gonna take a mile. I've been waiting for you to see through my disguise. So meet me on out in the orange grove, baby. You never back down at the Broadway stone. If the grove gets wet, it'll freeze tonight. But I got something that'll keep us warm.
Well, we're here in Erlanger, Kentucky. Instead of a field, it looks like this. I pretty much thought that was what it was going to be, but there's one road that says weight limit 15 tons, so that was the road that this thing tried to put me on. So, but luckily Google Maps had me going in the right direction, and we found this place no problem. You can see this from the interstate. So we pretty much got all interstate heading north. So that's good. Kinds of issues. These four ways are on the tractor, or the trailer, but not the tractor. He's about to take this dude's hood out. I think the guy's in his truck though. All he's got to do is back up and then swing wider to get around him. They're not training these drivers good enough. Not to mention the truck and trailer pigtails obviously messed up. Gotta love it. We are at a total gridlock. We got those trucks over there. We got all these trucks over here. Okay, they're starting to move now. You know, my dad used to tell me stories at Hunts Point where it was like complete gridlock. So even if I had a green light, I don't think I can move. And I think a bug just flew in my truck. That's okay. It'll probably land on me like in the middle of a construction zone or something. Alrighty, we are loaded. Yeah. 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 Well, we made it back to the truck stop. We hung out with Jeff. I'm not sure where we're at on the GoPro, but after our delivery, we made it to Jeff's. Or I got to this truck stop, dropped my trailer. Which there's a lot of drop trailers here, so I felt pretty confident. They have you sign in a book, so kudos to this place. And went to his house, hung out with him all day. We kind of went over some safety stuff, and we set myself up with some emails, and then we put the e-log in, the new e-log. Here's what it looks like. Fancy. And of course, you know, I really don't have 70 hours, so you know, we printed out our logs here, 7 days, and yeah, so we got an 8-hour clock now, yay! But the other ELD didn't have that. I mean, it did and didn't. It would only tell you when you had 2 hours left, but then it didn't count down. It just lit up, so it was kind of dumb. But this one will actually count down. So. But yeah, the Samsara system. This is a Galaxy Tab A tablet. I'm using the Wi-Fi off the ELD because Verizon really ticked us off yesterday. Now, with that being said, Michigan has not handled COVID very well. But what are you going to do, right? So, with that being said, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching. You know, here's the thing. I'm going to say this before I head out. You know, watching Jeff in action with what he deals with on the computer and what he does on his live feeds, and you know, I got to see his setup, and I got to see a lot of the things that he looks at, and so I kind of get to see more of the man behind the curtain, so to speak. And you know, you've got people out there that are worried about, myself included, about one truck authorities. And man, this guy handles 10 trucks. And the amount of volume that we have is pretty, it's pretty impressive, you know. I have more respect for Jeff. I've always had respect for Jeff, but I've got more respect now, seeing him in action, and then just seeing the alerts that I get from the Samsara, and the Samsara system. Oh man, that's impressive. I could see a lot. So I mean, it's pretty impressive. Oh, and I also got this new dash cam. Now, I still got my old one, but we got that one. That's the Samsara camera. It was funny. We were hooking it up, he was hooking it up, and it yelled at us. There was a car that passed in front of us, and it yelled. It said, "Critical event." I said, Jeff, we got to turn that off before that could get annoying. But we turned it off, and yeah, this thing's fancy. It's got microphones and the whole 9 yards. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. The Samsara system's pretty impressive. Everything that you can see and what it detects and everything. So, but seeing the business side of things too is kind of cool. So pretty neat. So I figured we'll try to get as far as we can with this, and if not, I've got the best training to get my own authority if that would arise. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, cool. Hit the thumbs up. If you hate me, hit the thumbs down twice. And make sure you like, subscribe, all that jazz, all that stuff that YouTube likes you to say out loud. So anyways, peace.